Hello everyone, this is Maria from MLB Reborns. I am getting ready to get started on reborning baby Easton and baby Scarlet. And Easton is a custom order for a painted kit, and Scarlet will be available for sale on eBay unless someone contacts me before then and lets me know they want her. So I am going to go ahead and do some creasing this morning, and I'm going to start on on Easton first. And I hope I stay in frame so you guys can see my work as I go along. So let me go ahead and put Scarlet over to the side and get started on baby Easton. And what I do is, this is the strawberry pink paint that I blend myself, and I will use white, red, and some of the nail blush color, and I just mix it together. And for the creases, what I do is I put some of that on the lid, and then I add some thinning medium. Let's see if you can see it right there. Some thinning medium, and that helps it thicken up a little. So I just take some of that, like so, and mix it in there. Oops. And I just mix it in, and what that thinning medium does is it thickens the paint up a little. So I apply the creases, and then I set the piece aside, and I do another piece, and then I go back and blend them with a different brush. So you don't want to have any big lumps in your paint. And what I'll usually do for this is I'll add a little bit more of the nail tip color, and I always forget the name of that color, but I know it's blush, nail, and lip. There you go. And so I take some of this paint and I add it in there just to make it a little bit darker. Like so. And this is still the original jar of paint I received with my first kit, the first kit I ever ordered to Reborn from Bountiful Baby. And I don't know if you can see, but I just barely started seeing the bottom of the jar, and it's been 4.5 years. So that is how long I've had this jar of paint, and I haven't bought any more. So it's lasted pretty long. Okay. And I just let this sit for a little bit just to thicken up, get rid of all the lumps in there. And let me see what brushes I'm going to be using. Let me see here. My brushes are not in the greatest condition, but they work. So I will be using this one, and I hope you can see it right here. This one, and I will be using a thin one to actually apply the paint to the lines. So this is a pretty thin one. So I'll be using these two. And let's take a look here. Easton is the biggest kit I have worked on so far, but I will be making a Haley hopefully at the end of the year for a Christmas gift to herself from Logan's mom. Logan, I just shipped to his mommy this week, so hopefully she will be loading up a box opening of Logan, and I will also be uploading some pictures that I took of him before I shipped him off to his mommy. So when I do load his pictures, I will also load a link to her box opening so you guys can go there and subscribe and watch Brenda's video of Logan's box opening. So okay, I am about ready to get started, and I don't have any particular order of how I do this. I just want to make sure I get all of the creases done. And my paint is still a little too thin, so I am dipping my brush into the sides of this jar where the paint has thickened up, just so I can have a little bit thicker lines when I apply them. Like so. And if you apply too much, you can always go back and take some off. And I just go inside the ear and around the creases. Like so. And I will let that dry for a little bit, and then I'll come back and go over it with this brush just to make sure that it's clean and the paint is only in the areas where I want it to be. And then I'll do the other one, and I will also do the back of the ears. But sometimes I just jump all over the kit and then go back and inspect and make sure that I got all of the areas. And like I said, Easton is already sold. His mommy already paid for her. And she's going to have painted hair. Her mom wanted to buy the last Easton that I made, but I was selling it on eBay, and someone came in and purchased her before, Maria is her name, before Maria had a chance to go in and buy her. And go into the ears, and you can always go back in and add more if need be, but you don't want to overdo it. So I would rather just do it lightly at first and then go back and add more. if I need to. Okay, and this video is already at 10 minutes, so I'll go ahead and end it and I will start another one. Talk to you later. Bye.